Before you get started in your research, it's important to know where all of your library resources are located. Let's start with the Pensacola State College website at pensacolaState.edu. First, you're going to go to the top of the page where the My PSC tab is. If you click on it, it'll take you directly to your My Apps dashboard, where there are two tiles that you can access the library landing page. The first tile is the library tile, and the second tile is the Canvas tile. If you choose to use the Canvas tile, simply click on the tile and then click on your class's corresponding Canvas shell, and then you should see a set of tabs on the left-hand side. Click on PSC Library, and then click on Open in New tab, and it will take you directly to the library landing page. You can see with the Canvas tile, it automatically logs you into the library landing page. You should see your name on the top right-hand side of the page. If instead you'd like to use the library tile, simply click on the tile, and it will take you directly to the library landing page. The only difference between signing in via the Canvas tile versus the library tile is that the Canvas tile will automatically sign you in. With the library tile, you have to sign in manually. So you'll see Sign In on the top right-hand side of the screen. Click on that. Then click on SSO, which stands for Single Sign-On. And then you should see your name pop up on the top right-hand side, right here. The reason why students must always sign in to the library landing page is because you cannot access any of the resources unless you prove you are a student of the school. Now let's take a look at the library landing page and a few of the resources you can access here. At the top of the page, you can see the library catalog, where you can search for items within the library locations. On the right-hand side, you have phone numbers and email addresses if you wish to speak to a librarian. In the About Us section, you have library hours and locations, as well as the library calendar. Now let's take a look at the tabs at the top of the page. Zoom with a PSC librarian could be especially helpful for a student who's unable to come to campus or a student who needs some last-minute help with citations. Simply click on Zoom with a PSC librarian and it will take you to a Zoom chat where you can speak directly with a librarian. The next tab is the PSC Research Guides tab, which consists of a comprehensive list of research guides covering all sorts of subjects and classes. Let's take a closer look. You can see here the list of research guides, including supplemental reading for classes like anatomy and physiology, or even guides on hurricane preparedness. Research guides are available to support you during and after your academic career and will hopefully assist you in succeeding in your individual classes. Keep an eye out on this list because we are always adding new guides on various topics. Finally, let's take a look at the Find Journal Articles tab. This tab in particular is going to be incredibly beneficial to you as a student. The Find Journal Articles tab is where all of your databases live, covering scholarly journals, magazines, newspapers, and every subject you can possibly think of. Let's take a look at it. Finally, let's take a look at the Find Journal Articles tab. This tab in particular is going to be incredibly beneficial to you as a student, especially when you're about to begin researching certain topics. The Find Journal Articles tab is where all of your databases live, covering scholarly journals, magazines, newspapers, and every subject you can possibly think of. Let's take a look at it. Here you can find an alphabetical list of all 148 databases that you have access to as a student. When you are ready to conduct your searches, this is the page you need to access first. If you are familiar with the name of the database you wish to use, simply click on the letter at the top that the database begins with. If you're not certain which type of database to start with, you might want to view the databases by subject using this drop-down menu. If you click on this menu, you can see here that each database is divided up by subject. You have databases that cover criminal justice, dental science, and even literature, which will be especially important to you in your English Comp 1 and Comp 2 classes. I hope this tutorial has given you a kickstart to your research process. Knowing all the resources available to you can only help your academic career, and we implore you to use these resources as much as possible. We enjoy helping you succeed. Please reach out if you have any questions or concerns, and happy researching.